Hey everyone, Hybrid Toy Reviews here, wanting to take a look at the Star Wars The Black Series Andor Convention Figure 2-pack. This is a pretty neat set, one that I just got from Big Bad Toy Store. Something worth noting is Big Bad Toy Store has this marked down to $25 on their website right now, and briefly had it for $20 a couple weeks ago. I managed to get it for $20. This set was marked for $55 from Hasbro Pulse when it first became available, and honestly, I felt like that was rather steep because it comes with the Cassian Andor, who is the regular version, and then B2EMO, who's exclusive to this set. So a $25 figure, and then we're saying that B2 is worth $30? I don't think so. I was willing to pay more than the $20 I ended up spending on this set, but $55 felt steep. So just a little shout out to Big Bad Toy Store there. Go check it out for $25. It's probably a pretty good pickup. Let's go ahead and get through the review and see what we're getting into here. Alright, you guys know the drill. As always, you're going to start by taking a look at the packaging. This is stylized similarly to the current Black Series packaging. This is windowless. You have a really nice big black, like grayscale image of Cassian talking to B2. You got your Black Series logo in red, Andor in red, warning 4+ Hasbro over there. This side of the box features artwork of Cassian, looking pretty cool. This side of the box features artwork of B2EMO, also looking rather cool. As shown off, these trays do slide out of here technically all the way, so that's pretty neat. On the back of these sleeves, Cassian actually has a zoom in on his artwork, the Andor name at the bottom, and the Black Series logo, and a bio, only in English. Pause and read if you care to. And then to put him back in, B2EMO gets very similar packaging treatment, except he doesn't even get a bio. This dude got shafted. No one knows anything about B2 if you've only bought this set. Really cool droid design, though, I will say. Flipping around back, it's just kind of a matte black with your Black Series logo, Andor again. It says includes 2 figures and 1 accessory, made in China, Disney, and Hasbro again. So, really kind of cool, simple, simplistic packaging styling here. Something that's pretty unique. I do really like how this comes across. However, you guys know how I am. Off camera, I'm going to rip these guys right out and get into what you're actually getting if you buy this set. So, here we have Cassian and B2 out of the package. Let's go ahead and start with the accessories. As far as accessories go, there's only one in this entire set. It is Cassian's little pistol here. Looking pretty good. It's in a very dark gray, kind of like a gunmetal gray plastic. And has a lot of little sculpting lines and bits and bobs on it around the trigger hole. And nice brown paint applied to the handle. Pretty dark brown. It's pretty similar in shade, like overall, to the entirety of the gun. But it works out. It's a nice looking little pistol. Cassian can hold it in his right hand. And I guess something I overlooked watching other people's reviews over time on this, he doesn't have a holster. I don't know if that's costume accurate. I guess he probably wouldn't want to openly carry this thing. He'd probably just stick it in one of these pockets in the giant jacket. But yeah, no holster on Cassian for that gun. So that's what that is. So let's go ahead and talk about B2EMO, since he's probably why you're buying this set. So he is a really well done little droid. The camera, I'm kind of noticing, and it could just be my phone screen, it's making him look very, very red. He is a more appropriate maroon kind of color in person. He has a lot of weathering, rather heavy on the front, kind of lightens up when you go around the sides, but it is consistent throughout, just heavier on the front. I guess it makes sense. He's going to roll into stuff instead of sideways into stuff. But nice weathering all over. He's got the one mismatched orange wheel hub there, looking cool, and just a ton of weathering. I love that little exposed panel where he's lost some of his plating. Obviously, B2 has lived a bit of a life. Skywalker Hendricks mentioned in the comments of the post that I made on Instagram when I got this that I'm going to be amazed by the amount of articulation this guy has, and he's absolutely correct. So he features these 4 wheels now. The wheels don't turn, but they have a nice kind of like a treaded design to them. That's neat. They slide apart, and that allows you to kind of stance them up a bit, and then you get a little bit of pivot in like the bar that these wheels are mounted to. So you can kind of like rock them back and set them down and then rock them back and forth a bit. And then he features 3 points of extension. You pull the body up and gap it there. You got some nice little machinery going on in there. You can gap it up again here, because he does extend up in the show. And then the head can pop out to about there, showing you his little beady black and red eye in there. And just looks excellent. And then he features a rotation of the very top here. Kind of wish he had some pivot. He can kind of pivot in the show a little bit, but in this form he can only rotate. It's not a ball joint, it's just a swivel, which is fine. I think they've packed enough in here for what he is. You can kind of fake some pivot by like half closing, there a little bit, and kind of get a little bit of attitude out of him. But yeah, all in all, there's just a ton of stuff going on with this B2, and I'm really digging it. B2's just a character where, he's not necessarily the best character, but he's kind of he's a really unique droid design, and I'm always happy to add a Black Series droid to the collection. He's just really cool. So setting B2 off here to the side with the blaster pistol, let's take a look at Cassian. Now, this figure, I will say, they kind of marketed him in this outfit a bit to where it makes you think it's going to be like his main look throughout the show. Obviously, the show's come and gone, so it's not a super spoiler or anything. He wears this outfit for the first 3 episodes and then never again. It's not really that iconic a look, in my personal opinion, but it's kind of just what it is. So, you either agree or don't, but I'm not super attached to the look. I will say it's a good Star Wars look. Just a lot of layering and bagginess going on, but there's some good stuff here. So he's wearing his maroon jacket with darker brown gray patches all over it, and that's very baggy. It's got a sculpted down hood and a little molded cut in the back there, and just a big baggy jacket that's very Star Wars, and it's just a cool look. I guess to look at the head sculpt too, that's pretty good for Diego Luna. Certain angles like this are smack on. You look at it straight on and you're like, maybe, but definitely has the profile correct. It's very good looking. I'm never the person who's like, oh my god, my figures are so shiny. I swear that's a quote that everyone has to say in every review. Typically, I don't really notice it as bad. I will say that this dude definitely looks a little sweaty. I'm gonna have to hit him with that Mr. Hobby Super Clear. But, and I'm saying I've only done that to 2 figures, in my entire collection. I don't say that lightly. I know that, some people, they can't buy a Black Series figure without spraying it. I can stand it a lot better than most, and this is pretty excessive. So yeah, very shiny, but a lot of good sculpt work going on the head and hair. Looking very good. Underneath of this giant baggy jacket, he's kind of wearing that, green, lime, and that, khaki and forest green tunic over a blue button-up, over some sort of, tan undershirt even under that. I mean, my guy's wearing, 5 layers. He has a really nice belt going on there with the gold buckles, and then on the hip over here, he's got some, tools or whatever stuck in, and so just no holster. It's weird. He's got some neat pants going on with pockets, down to these knee strap pad things, whatever, down to these big worker looking boots. Just a very good looking Cassian outfit, I will say. To run through some articulation, he does feature the double ball bar on the neck, allowing him to look that far up, that far down. He can do some side to side rotation and a lot of tilt. His arms can come up to a T pose. There is a pretty good range butterfly joint in there, really hidden by the jacket, but a lot of range on it. 360 at the shoulder, single jointed elbows that come to 90 and rotate, 360 on the wrist with the left one hinging in and out, and the right one hinging up and down. Features a mid-torso ball joint that allows him to crunch really far. So he can crunch that far forward, really far back, a lot of side-to-side and rotation. His legs can kick that far apart, pretty far forward, not much back. There's an upper thigh rotation. Single jointed knees that can go just past 90 and rotate at the knee. His feet can point straight down, little bit forward, and there's a forward-facing pin for rocker, allowing you to get some pretty decently wide stances with both feet flat on the ground. To do some size comparisons, let's bring in some of the other Andor figures I have, being the Shore Trooper. standing just a little above him, just imposing enough to tell him that he's not actually a tourist. And then here's Cassian with the Aldani heist, and they're actually clocking at about the same height, which I really do like. So, and just to make sure that he knows, I gotta flank the guy here, because he's definitely not a tourist. And then let's bring in B2, of course, to show that he stands at full extension as he is. He stands just above the knee of your average 6-inch character. So, all in all, these guys actually scale pretty nice. So, what do I think of the Cassian Andor and B2EMO figure 2-pack? Honestly, I'm pretty good on it. I didn't really super like the show, but B2 was a character that I really wanted on the shelf. I was always bummed with this set being priced at $55 because it definitely priced me out. And I was always hopeful that there would be a sale, like exactly what I found. $25 feels like stealing it, honestly. I mean, this was something that always struck me as a $35, $40 set, like a Black Series build-up pack. And so getting it for $25 feels great. Do I recommend it? Absolutely. And honestly, I'd go as far as to say that if you buy the single pack Cassian over this set, you're stupid, because for the same money, you could get B2EMOs exclusive to this set. So go keep an eye on Big Bad Toy Store. They have it in stock at the moment, and it's been in stock for $25 for a minute now. They must have had the ability to get a decent amount of them at a crazy markdown. So go ahead and check it out, because that's pretty good. $25 for this set is a great value. You know, don't go on Pulse. Don't grab it for $55. You're getting taken for a ride there. But yeah, the $25 set, absolutely go pick it up. I love it. So thanks for watching, guys. It means a lot that you did. If you enjoyed, you should leave a like, comment, subscribe, all that end of video stuff. You know the drill. I'm going to go work on some other videos. So thanks again, and until next time, may the Force be with each and every one of you. Bye.